native. Our next speaker is Andrew. He's the Nigerian Students Rep, and he's here to talk about the financial challenges faced by not just by Nigerian students, but African and international students, because, you know, regardless of nationalities, international students face similar challenges in a new country. So over to you, Andrew.
Thank you, Tobi. Good afternoon, everyone. It's nice to be here, and thank you for inviting me here. If you allow me to share, I would like to share documents with you.
You want me to share, Andrew?
I'm trying to.
I don't mind doing it if it's easier, but let me know.
No, it's not working. Probably Camila or Tobi can help me with that.
Katie, did you want to share, or just because my internet can be a bit iffy?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Thank you, Katie.
Just tell me when you want the next slide.
Oh, that's great. Can everyone see this? So this is ARUs. This is and our native African international students on their experiences concerning technologies. That is what we want to talk about now. Next slide, please.
Andrew, it's so nice to see your face, but I think the internet keeps cutting out. So maybe try using your icon. I'm really sorry because it's nice to see you, but yeah, it just was a bit.
Are you talking about? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Maybe just go onto your icon because it's not. The internet's not working properly, I don't think.
Oh, let me try to use my phone.
Or just go to your icon rather than sharing your camera.
Okay.
So it might help with the connection. That's okay. Just come back now, actually. No.
Oh, we might have lost Andrew.
Back. Okay.
We will maybe
Is it much better now?
Oh,
yeah. Better. Thank you.
Can you hear me clearly now?
Yeah.
Great. Sorry, my screen is loading quickly. Probably let me use the section here then. Oh, great. Next slide, please. So this is an answer. We call it answer because it's the ARU Nigerian Students Association. And as the president, I am Andrew Oyedola. Previous slide, please. I'm Andrew Oyedola, and I double as the going out ready, EGR rep for Faculty of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. My personal experience when I first come into ARU, I believe was good because I had a lot of people to welcome me here. I didn't have much initial challenge that someone who's coming in would rather have. But that doesn't still stop my thoughts that there are some people who may not have such privilege and they may be having this kind of challenge. So with that thought in mind, we were able to come together with other Nigerian students to form this association. And over time, we have 180 members. We have two groups that we run right now. One group is contains 180 members. The other group has 128 members. Although some of the some of those who are in one group are also duplicated in the other group, but the group that we can actually confirm is 180. To the next slide, please. So this is the ARU page, Student Union, which is the body that we are registered to, and it reveals our aims and objectives. The aim is to ensure that all Nigerian and African students and the who are in kindergarten scheme achieve their major aim of being in school. And also, they're able to maximize the opportunities that being in ARU and even in UK at large present them with. And also, to foster unity among all Nigerian students and African students, because we believe in that unity that we can achieve even more than what we can ever dream of. And over the time, we've engaged in different activities. We always hold every trimester, what do you call it, the introduction and then the orientation program for new students who are just coming in. And weekly, we hold meeting as permitted by the student union to help build the bond between us and to continually create the kind of unity that we aim to achieve. Next slide, please. So far, even these activities, some of the success we've recorded so far has to do with how we been able to achieve. Even starting from the first success we were able to record, it was has to do with the issue of money, because we know students who are coming here, they have a budget that they are targeting, and when they now faced with extra expenses, they tend to have issues. And this starts from when there is a restriction placed on the Omicron-induced restriction placed on Nigerian students who are coming from Nigeria, and they will have to board an hotel here. We were able to persuade school to subsidize their hotel bill, and the school were willing to pay each student £1,000 as required by the UK government. So apart from that, in January, given this Omicron issue, this restriction issue, people had problem coming in time, so they were not able to meet up with the January deadline. So we were able to persuade school as well to extend the deadline, which was extended to February. And to the glory of God, they were able to join in time. Over the time, we've been able to establish 2 orientation programs. One for the first time in the trimester, the first trimester we had in January, the second that we just had in September right now. And also, we were able to participate in Global Week that was done in March. Just like this. So, and likewise, we've been able to hold different seminars and symposiums for students, next of which will be the one we are planning with Professor Okona next weekend. And it has to do with building the bridge between our home country and the UK that we are in, because the UK, like I said, presents us with different opportunities. These programs also to unlock those opportunities and then making us to always be between what we can give for Nigeria. Especially has to do with what we're talking about today and how to navigate the cost of living crisis. Well, one of them is from the Save the Students, which deals with cost of living crisis and present the 20 ways students can cope. This was advertised by Faculty of Arts and Humanities and Social Sciences, which I belong to as the rep. And they discovered that the cost of living crisis in the UK had a huge impact on so many of us. If you are struggling, they advise that if you're struggling with money at the moment, there are 20 ways you can do, there are 20 things you can do to keep that rising price at minimal. First is the meal, plan the meal well, and then you help yourself make breakfast, lunch, and snacks for under £30 per day, which means you can plan whatever you want to eat and ensure that it doesn't go beyond a particular budget, which is £3. Also, they said you can get a lunch for just £1 at a selected on-campus restaurant. Likewise, get a heated, the advice, sorry, the previous slide. That's why they said they should get a heated blanket for winter to avoid the use of central heating. And I think I learned from this. Most of the times I use my heated blanket, and the people were surprised that I don't use heater most of the time. And I still keep warm even with that. As well, they said we should keep an eye on the vacancies on the same page, where you can get part-time jobs and which can help us along the way. And also, they said we should try ways to make money from home, such as online paid surveys. These are some of the 20 ways they believe that we can navigate this cost of living crisis. If we need further information on that, I think the website is there, and Camila can help us with the website as well. So on the other side, which is the ARU Student Union, which the society belongs to, there is the survey presented by the ARU concerning the cost of living crisis. They know that as a student union, they are always looking to help and support students, no matter the situation. Currently, they are expecting feedback from us on our experience during this cost of living crisis. So they asked us to share with our members to complete this survey. We can identify the students whatever problems students are facing concerning lack of accommodation, and then also some other challenges which will help the student union to work on these things and provide the support needed. This survey is very important. We've had reports of so many students having accommodation challenges. They had a budget coming in, but upon getting here, they discover that the accommodation can be more expensive, or some are not even available at all. To help us with this, the student union has provided us survey. Just go through this survey, state all the challenges you think you are undergoing, and I believe they are always willing to render help concerning that. Thank you. If there are any questions, I'm willing to ask.
Thank you, Andrew. That was brilliant.